Hey guys, just wanted to show you this two-piece teepee. I guess a teepee would be 3 or 4, I don't know. Kind of a wigwam thing, but this is just two really long, I don't know, how long is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 foot, I guess. Meeting in the middle here. You know, as you can see, you look around, there's no other trees which have fallen. There's an arch there which is just natural. I mean, it's not even bent all the way over, so you know, it's nothing. So there are no other trees which are fallen or leaning, and we have suddenly, for some reason, we have 2 trees meeting in the middle, and also there's a structure, kind of a half shelter structure type thing just over there, which I'll get to in a minute. I'm sorry for shaking the phone all over the place, but what I wanted to show you now was actually these sticks which have been pushed in the ground, which I don't believe can just happen naturally. I'm going to actually pull one out in a minute, pull one of the sticks out. Right, this one is interesting. So there's 2 here which are clearly stuck in the ground, a good 2, 3, 4 inches in the ground, and they are a Y shape, which is interesting. Where's the other one gone, which I just pointed out? Now there. Okay. So I'm just going to have a look at this. I'll put it back where it was, don't worry. So this was it's only in a couple of inches. What I'm saying is it's not possible, I don't believe, seeing as it's so light, it's not possible for that to fall from here, I don't believe anyway, and stick in the ground. Now if it was a heavier, thicker stick, then yeah, and if it landed correctly in the right position, then it would possibly be able to stick in the ground. But there you are, let's have a look. As you can see, that one's been in there a while, but that's good 4, 5 inches there. Alright, so there's a few other ones. There's another Y there as well. Why are we seeing the Ys? Okay, I'm gonna have another look around here and take some pictures. Also, where the Ys are, the Ys are stuck in the ground, sticks. We have this kind of a bedding area here. Well, basically where these bluebells have been flattened down, crushed down as if something's been laying on them or sitting, or just in this area here. And there's a few other spots around as well. In here. Couple of things to point out here. Actually, it's really interesting. Well, let's talk about this. We have not just 1 stick lean, but 3 stick leans. Now, I've seen this before, where you have basically 3 leans together. I'm pretty sure that definitely means something. It means something. It's not just a random thing, and I don't think this is a case of. It's not a case of natural causes, whether rot or wind and I don't think it's a case of bushcraft, because, well, it's just not somewhere where bushcraft would be done, in my opinion. It's kind of like a slope situation going on here, and we have all this undergrowth and things like that, and really uncomfortable place to be doing that. And also they are pretty thick. It's not something that a kid would do. So for whatever reason, we have here three triple stickling situation going on. And that's my right. First thing that caught my eye was this tree, which looks to be dead. Well, it is dead, definitely, and it has no bark in it. So that was quite interesting. It's understandable if there's bark missing from here, but this is about, that there's about 8-9 foot up, 8 foot I would say, just here, and from here to here it's been stripped of bark. So that's interesting. And you know, they eat bark. I mean, I believe they eat bark. Some people I know have suggested the same thing, that they do eat bark. And then I looked to my right, or just centered just to the right of this, and we have an absolutely massive X. Which is about 6, 12, 15, 40 foot or 45 foot high X going on there, meeting directly in the center. So from here to here you have exactly, well, obviously not exactly, I can't tell, but more or less from here to here, and this length, we have the same length, which is wow, it's just amazing. I've been told told that the X's could mean like a boundary marker. It's just a theory that's going around, and it kind of would make sense. It's not a particularly thick one, but it's kind of a symbolic. Obviously, it wouldn't be a physical barrier, more of a symbolic meaning, a sign to possibly other Sasquatch, other Bigfoot, Woodwose. So let's just have a look around. There's a path here. Yeah, it's a human trail. Oh my god, it's a human trail. Very close to the X. That could mean something. Could be a sign. Whatever that means, but it could be connected. So I'm going to have a look for prints, which would walk. Prints would be pointing. Obviously, they wouldn't walk along the actual path. That would be, you know, completely stupid. They would usually, as you saw from the other print which I found, it was just one print in the middle, walking from one area of the woods into the other area. So they would step on and off path. And before I switch off, Isn't that interesting? No, it's not. Is that something? I think that could possibly be something, yeah. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I like that. Kind of a mini structure. Stick lean. Brake there. We have stick lean and the brake leading up to this direction, so that's where I'm going. So here's the stick lane, which is actually is arching all the way up the tree here. You can't see it from this way. There's the brake, which I just showed you, and there was actually another stick lane on the back and the rear of this tree. So this is the direction which I'm going, and we have a really interesting. It's probably natural, fallen naturally. Kind of a balancing arch, a stick there, which is probably natural, as I say. So it's going to head up here, this jungle, and see what I can see.